people say about your vision. See if you could find other people who share your passion, who will either use the product, pay for the product, way before you think it's even possible for anybody to give you feedback. I want you talking to them now. And I want you to test all your hypotheses. What are the hypotheses? All those boxes in that business model canvas. I want you to go out and test them. And this is a continuous process. The second step is, do you have a repeatable and scalable business model? Do you have passionate early customers? If not, you just simply pivot back. And the word pivot is kind of interesting. It's that little loop that goes from the second circle to the first. And while that loop seems kind of easy and simple, it's just a little loop, it turns out it's one of the most revolutionary things about how to do startups in the 21st century. The pivot is the heart of customer development. It now says we could do startups and iterate, again a fancy word for change our mind, without crisis. What used to happen in a startup is you would, remember that party I talked about at First Customer Ship where marketeers would high-five each other? You would have a board meeting after that party, and everybody would thank the marketeer, and that would be great. Then you'd have a board meeting like you normally would the next month, or next 6 weeks. And now finally your board would turn to the VP of Sales and say, okay, you launched the product, how's revenue? And if it was going like a typical startup, you'd immediately wouldn't be making your numbers, because you made them up. And you'd be able to get away with that for 1 board meeting, 2 board meetings, and in fact, if you're a great VP of Sales, you'd say, the pipeline looks really good. Now, so some of you know what the pipeline means. It means, you know, we have a lot of activity. We don't actually have any revenue, but boy, that pipeline is good. And so the board has heard this before. And after about the 4th board meeting, what you don't understand is venture capitalists go to a school so they could practice arching one eyebrow, and they conquer head at about